Hello and welcome to our 2022 Schmidt Vocal Competition Undergraduate Awards, our lower division live streamed awards ceremony. I am Linda McAllister, Executive Director of Schmidt Vocal Arts. Last year around this time, we were launching our first undergraduate awards competition. Little did we know that we would have such a huge response. Last year, we had spots for 110 singers, and they filled up within 20 minutes of the applications opening. Because of how much demand we saw, this year we basically quadrupled the number of singers involved. We split the competition into two divisions, lower and upper, each with 4 equal winners. In our lower division, we had 3 rounds of competition, starting with 137 singers, then 90, and finally this third round of 32 singers. Here with me today is Bree Williams, our SVA program coordinator, zooming in from sunny LA. Hi, Bree.
Hi, happy to be here. In the age of COVID-19, Schmidt Vocal Arts has rededicated itself to providing opportunities for our singers, and we have begun a series of online events. In addition to these alumni concerts, we're offering online masterclasses with world-renowned artists this year, including classes with Carrie Ann Matheson from the San Francisco Opera Center, Joshua Winograde from LA Opera, Julia Faulkner from the Lyric Opera of Chicago, and Curtis, mezzo-soprano Isabel Leonard, composer Libby Larson, and soprano Julia Bullock. Keep an eye out for next season's roster coming soon.
We have also returned to in-person high school regional competitions. If you know any high school singers, please encourage them to apply for a spring location. The top 3 winners of those high school regionals will advance to our first ever national competition held on the stage of the William E. Schmidt Opera Theater at Sarasota Opera in June. This event will feature amazing cash awards, $5,000 for third, $7,500 for second, and a $10,000 first place award. It also includes a final panel of judges, including Richard Russell, the General Director of Sarasota Opera, soprano Tamara Wilson, and bass baritone Eric Owens. Also, we are going to have an alumni concert to honor Bill Schmidt and 25 years of the Schmidt Vocal Competition. Events like this cannot happen alone, so many thanks to all of our adjudicators and pianists in the Schmidt Vocal Artists Network, as well as the SVA staff and board.
All of our round 3 singers are actually present and dialed into our Zoom webinar, as we have just finished an online masterclass with our wonderful adjudicators. At the end of today's ceremony, we will be able to talk one-on-one with our 4 $3,000 winners.
All right, we're going to go right to it with announcing our encouragement awards, each receiving a $250 cash award. And these go to Jordan Twaddell, a sophomore from Oberlin College. Jordan studies with Salvatore Champagne and would love to sing Electra, but many, many years from now. And our second award for encouragement goes to Catherine Creed, a sophomore from Eastman School of Music. Catherine studies with Nicole Cabell, and her favorite classical singer is Diana Damrau. Congratulations. Our undergraduate competition took place in 3 rounds, which meant we had a lot of judges. In round 1, we had a panel of judges listen to 1 selection from each singer. So thanks to Dr. Kathleen Hacker and Dr. William Sauerland for that. In round 2, all of our singers were broken into 2 rooms, each having a panel of 3 adjudicators listening to 2 selections. Thanks to Dr. Alphonse Anderson, Gail Dubenbaum, Audrey Luna, Nicholas Knackley, Dr. Ann Jennifer Nash, and Mary Stuckey. There were some really hard decisions to be made, so thank you to your time and for your time and expertise. And now we're going to head over to Bree to announce some of our finalists.
Okay. Looks like we just lost our PowerPoint, but give me just one moment and we will get it back up and running. Okay. In the Schmidt Vocal Competition Undergraduate Awards lower division, there are 11 finalists. Our top 4 $3,000 winners will be chosen from among the finalists we announce. All of our finalists who are not in the top 4 will receive a $500 cash award. And right now, I will announce 4 of the 11 finalists. Laura Stenell, a freshman from the University of Cincinnati. Laura studies with Daniel Weeks and will be spending the summer in Italy studying opera and the Italian language. Emilio Vasquez, a sophomore from the University of Cincinnati. Emilio studies with Ken Shaw, and he would love to work with Lawrence Brownlee someday. Sophia Beatty, a sophomore from the Juilliard School. Sophia studies with Elizabeth Bishop, and her favorite memory was being able to close her final recital at Tanglewood, surrounded by her beloved mentors and peers. Adriana Stepien, also a sophomore at the Juilliard School. Adriana studies with Amy Burton, and her favorite classical singers are Maria Callas and Joan Sutherland. Congratulations to those finalists. More finalists will be announced in a bit. Now, I'd like to introduce one of your adjudicators for round 3, Brandon Eldridge, assistant conductor at Virginia Opera. Brandon?
There we go. The screen moved around, and so the mute button moved around. Okay. I just want to say thank you to everyone, to Linda and to Nicole and to Alan as well. I think this is a wonderful use of this technology, and it's so wonderful to hear so many. I mean, the level for the age is just is so impressive, and it was a very hard selection to choose who we had as our top finishers. But if there's one thing I just want to say, one last thing I want to say is, watching Nicole and Alan work, and there's so much technical stuff that we talk about, and everything we do with the voice, it ultimately does fall back on that. But I think it's really important to remember that even though the technique is primary, that the experience for the listener, the technique is not the experience. The story is the experience, the communication you have with them. So continue to work on all those things, because those are the things that will make you all better communicators and more effective, empathic characters that you introduce to your audiences. So best of luck to everybody.
Thanks, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
And moving on to the next 4 finalists. Julia Ann Ernst, a sophomore at Loyola University in New Orleans. Julia studies with Irini Kyriakitou and would love to work someday with Patrick Summers at Houston Grand Opera. Maya McGuire, a sophomore from the University of Cincinnati. Maya studies with Gwen Coleman, and she'll also be in Italy studying with UC's Andiamo in Italia program this summer. Kanade Motomura, a sophomore from Rice University. Kanade studies with Robin Rice, and her dream role is Olga in Eugene Onegin. And Allison Kessler, a freshman from the Juilliard School. Allison studies with William Burden, and one of her favorite performance memories was performing in the final concert of the Schmidt Vocal Institute this past summer. And just a reminder, the deadline for the 2022 program is coming up on March 14th. Congratulations to those finalists. And now I'd like to introduce another adjudicator from round 3, soprano Nicole Heaston. Nicole?
Hello, everyone. I want to say this has been such a pleasure listening to all the singers. I think it has just been wonderful. I want to thank Linda and all the other adjudicators for all of your hard work, because I have to say it was hard work. I was pleasantly surprised at how beautifully everyone was singing. I would just, I sat there. It was a real joy to hear, and to hear such greatness at a young age. I was like, I thought I was good at a young age, but y'all are like on steroids somewhere. It's absolutely wonderful. I want to say, just keep singing the way you're singing. Always be open to different suggestions and listen to people that you trust. And also listen to yourself. I think that's a main thing, is that a lot of times when you're hearing someone else tell you something, you may think, oh, I'm doing that. But if you listen to yourself in recording, you'll be like, oh, I can fix that, because the best teacher for you is yourself. You all know what you like to listen to. You know how best you sound. So always have that in the back of your head to say, well, I can always teach myself and know what I need to do to make the best sounds. And the only way you can do that is by listening to yourself. And communication. I think if you are able to sing with your full body and have, once all the technique is, because just what he said, technique is technique and it only goes so far. But once your technique is set, then it's about telling a story, because people only care about how you really affect them. It could be a bad note, but as long as everything around that is committed and you're telling a story, people will follow you anywhere. So I wish you all the best. Congratulations. And thank you for sharing your talents with me. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Thanks, Nicole. And moving on to our remaining 3 finalists. Zoe Brooks, a freshman at Purchase Conservatory. She studies with Sherry Overholt. Zoe would love to sing at the Vienna State Opera someday. Ian Pathak, a sophomore at the University of Michigan. Ian studies with Scott Piper, and he will be spending the summer at the Aspen Music Festival. And Hans Grunwald, a sophomore at the University of British Columbia. Hans studies with J. Patrick Rafferty, and his dream roles are Don Giovanni and Billy Budd. Congratulations to all of our finalists. Now, I'd like to introduce your final adjudicator for round 3, Alan Perriello, the newly appointed Director of Artistic Administration at Des Moines Metro Opera. Alan?
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure getting to hear you all, see you all perform, take in your beautiful singing and artistry, but also appreciate your courage and your bravery and performing for, in many cases, a camera lens. And it's one thing to be performing for a live audience and have that, but then to have the pressure of staring at this thing that captures it forever in one held moment. So we are all doing that so much more these days. But again, I appreciate your courage and bravery in that. You each have something so unique and special to say. Do not lose that. And as you continue on this journey, continue to be appreciative of the village around you that helps make this possible. Your teachers, your coaches, your family, and your friends, the people that love what we do and love our art form and how we tell stories through our voices and through singing, and continue to build that community around yourself, and continue to be tough on yourselves, as I know you all are in your studies, but also stay humble, stay kind, and be gentle with yourselves through this. As you continue to grow, explore new repertoire, find new aspects of your vocalism, and wish you all the best going forward.
Thanks, Alan. Schmidt Vocal Arts would not be where it is today without the man behind the name, William E. Schmidt, or to many of us, Bill. Bill was a champion of the arts and especially young singers. His foundation, the William E. Schmidt Foundation, is what makes all of our programs possible. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing to you Chester Schmidt, nephew of Bill Schmidt and the chair of the William E. Schmidt Foundation Board of Directors, coming to us from Nashville. Chester?
Thanks, Linda. Hello, everyone. What an exciting day it is for the William E. Schmidt Foundation and Schmidt Vocal Arts. To me, today is a great example that this particular segment of vocal arts, of the vocal arts world, is is alive and is going to be in capable hands for the future. At least that's what I heard. Finally, I'd like to thank, as everyone else has, I'm going to throw in my 2 cents too, the adjudicators, the pianists, teachers, students. I want to thank you for your participation in this undergraduate competition. Back to you, Linda.
Thanks, Chester. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, our top awards. Today, I will announce 4 equal prizes of $3,000 each, which I will announce in no particular order. And after I announce all 4, we will bring you into the live stream to say a few words. Our first $3,000 winner is mezzo-soprano Zoe Brooks. And our second winner is soprano Allison Kessler. And our third $3,000 winner is soprano Maya McGuire. And our fourth and final $3,000 winner is mezzo-soprano Sophia Beatty. Congratulations to all 4 of our winners. We're going to try and bring you on camera all together. There, I see Allison. Hi, Sophia.
Hello. Hi.
Congratulations to you both. There we have 3.
Here we go.
We might be back and forth. But yourself until I ask you a question, then we will be okay. So Allison, you're first in my screen. So what's your reaction? Are you excited?
I am so excited. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, and congratulations to everyone else on this Zoom. I am so thankful to be hopefully performing alongside all of you one day, because you're all wonderful and talented and hardworking, and congratulations.
Thanks, Allison. Sophia, we've known you for a couple of years. Yes. Congratulations. Can you tell us your thoughts on being a winner of the Undergraduate Awards?
I am just absolutely thrilled. It's been such a journey with the Schmidt Foundation. I first did your high school competition when I was 15 years old, and I was so green and so new. So this is just quite a surprise and such a privilege. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Zoe, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We saw each other last fall when you did a masterclass for us.
Yes. I'm also equally shocked and so proud to be up here among such talented peers. Thank you to everyone at Schmidt, all the adjudicators, and everyone who has taught me and coached me in different ways over the past year. I'm just so thrilled and happy to be here.
Congratulations. And Maya, congrats to you. You're just across the river from me, probably in Cincinnati, right?
Yes, ma'am. Good old Cincinnati. Oh my gosh, this is just such an honor. And it's been a tough couple years being online, and I think we can all kind of feel that. And there have been a lot of moments where I've felt super discouraged. And there have been competitions where you get no's and roles where you get no's. And it's really nice to get these gratifying moments, but at the same time, it's just like a reflection of that we're all kind of in this together, and we're all going to get the yeses and the no's. But thank you so much to Schmidt for giving me a yes. It really is. It's a lot of motivation for me. And I really, really appreciate it, you guys. And it's an honor competing against and working with all of you guys. You're so talented. Thank you.
Thanks, Maya. And congratulations to all of our winners and competition participants. Thank you to our judges and masterclass clinicians for joining us today, Brandon Eldridge, Nicole Heaston, and Alan Perriello. And of course, thank you to the William E. Schmidt Foundation and its board of directors, especially Chester Schmidt, for joining us today. Most importantly, a special thanks to the parents, teachers, and mentors of these young singers for joining Schmidt Vocal Arts in encouraging them to pursue their passion in music. They wouldn't be here without your continued support. For all of our undergrad singers, you are now part of the Schmidt family. So please do keep in touch and take part in our alumni programs, including our summer alumni grants with a March 1st deadline. Make sure you check those out. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with new opportunities. All of us at Schmidt Vocal Arts hope that you and your family stay safe and healthy and keep on singing. Have a good night.